Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Let's Talk Porsche. My name is Ashley.
And I'm Joe. We're the Porsche pros here at Porsche Centre South Lake. So big news launching last night.
Very, very exciting. On the 25th anniversary of the GT3, we have not one, but two models out at the same time.
So GT3, the wing car, has been launched, as well as the Touring. It's exciting. We've got a Visac pack on the GT3 for the first time, and we've got a lightweight pack on the Touring.
Very exciting to see how that's going to customise the ride, the drive, the whole experience.
Yeah, the feel of the car. Big thing that's always been on a GT3 is that beautiful engine.
Yeah, it's the 4-litre naturally aspirated engine that we know and love, revs to 9,000 RPM.
Couple of revisions on it though. Cylinder head has been optimised, as well as the camshafts, so they're very similar to what is on the GT3 RS.
Power-wise, we're looking at the 510 horse that we've seen previously, so not much change on that front, but the biggest change for me is going to be that 8% shortened gear ratio, which is going to give you better driving dynamics in every situation, really.
Yeah, it should increase acceleration, being a bit quicker through the gears, so that'd be beautiful to try in the manual on that Touring. Weight, so in the lightest form, the car is now 1420 kilograms. New wheels, so the wheels have saved a little bit of weight and a few little bits here and there, depending on the packages you go for.
Absolutely. Let's jump in, shall we?
Right, so let's start with the wing car, the GT3.
Let's go. So lots of aerodynamic revisions with this vehicle, most of them under the surface, but there's a few that we can see straight away. So looking at the front of the vehicle, you can see we've got a recontoured front fin. We've also got the teardrop wishbone, similar to the one we saw on the RS, and also the front ball joint has moved a little bit lower as well.
Yeah, so that idea behind that is to stop the car pitching as much, or the anti-dive characteristics, so to help it perform better under the brakes. At the rear of the car, we've got slightly altered fins on the diffuser, and the side plates on the rear wing are angled differently to help aid the aerodynamics further. The first time on a GT3, we're seeing a Visac pack. We've seen it before on a RS model, but never on a GT3. So a few alterations with the Visac pack, plenty of items in carbon fibre, which is nice to see, such as...
We've got...
anti-roll bars.
Drop links.
Rear bumper carrier.
The roof.
Mirror caps.
That was mine.
Triangle. The little triangle beside the mirror cap, which is a nice touch.
And the side blades as well.
Yeah. And then front bumper has got some additional carbon fibre elements.
Yeah, there's a few carbon fibre elements that are option as well. For example, the roll cage, that's a really big one.
Yeah.
And a nice option as well is the magnesium wheels. So they're going to save you 9 kilograms of weight, which makes a massive difference.
And with that package, you'll get a Racetex dashboard, which we've not seen before.
That's a lovely touch.
Yeah, so anti-glare, gives the vibes of like a more race car, like you see in those. So that's really nice to see.
So speaking of that interior dashboard, there are a lot of nice changes on the interior, whilst keeping it very familiar to what we know and love. For example, the biggest change for me is going to be in the bucket seats. So these are now foldable, which means you can now reach into the back and access anything you might use for storage, for example. They also have a removable insert in the headrest for when you're wearing your helmet, because at the end of the day, this is a car that is fully track capable. And for the first time ever in a bucket seat, these are now heated too.
Very nice touch. So the dashboard's a little bit different. We now have the full digital display like we've seen on the 992 Gen 2, that 12.9-inch cluster, which is really, really nice because it does have a track-specific setting, which will orientate the red line to the 12 o'clock mark. It will also give you shift lights, and it will give you the parameters on the most important details like tyre temps, oil temperature, and things like that. So that's really nice. They've kept the switch, so you don't have the button press to start it like on the 992 Gen 2. And you've still got the gear lever that you can shift like a sequential if you want to, the PDK.
Not just the standard GT3 that we are celebrating today. For the first time ever on launch day, we have two different models, the second one being the GT3 with a touring pack.
So GT3 Touring, it comes as standard in a manual, which is really nice to see. You can opt for the PDK, but Touring should always be manual, right?
Yeah.
You know, especially now you've got folding buckets. It still has the 8% shorter final drive, so quicker through the gear ratios, which is really nice to see. A few revisions externally, I guess.
So obviously with a Touring, we are not seeing the wing. That is specifically for your standard GT3. But we do have a pop-up spoiler at the back with a gurney flap, similar to what we saw in the ST, with, of course, the adapted diffuser as well.
Yeah, so that helps balance the offset in downforce, losing the rear wing. So you can now get a lightweight package on the GT3 Touring. So this consists of, very similar to on the Visac pack, so the carbon anti-roll bars and drop links, carbon rear bumper support, The roof is carbon fibre, although painted.
Yeah, we're also seeing the magnesium wheels as standard. Got lightweight door panels even, and we've got a shortened throw as well. So again, similar to the ST. I think we are burying the lead though. What's the biggest change that we've seen on the interior here for the Touring? First time ever, we have rear seats.
Yeah, so making the car even more practical, and you can generally go touring with it. Not just with 2 people, 4 people, chuck the kids in the back.
That's it. Take
more
the
bags
family.
in. Yeah, whatever. So I think that'll be a popular option here in the UK. We do have a lot of people now, especially on 992 Gen 2, that are opting for the rear seats. So
Definitely.
2 amazing GT cars available from launch, 2 very nice packages. They still offer the traditional Club Sport package, so your rear cage, harnesses, fire extinguisher. There's a few little alterations here and there that you'll notice as well. Little things like the headlights, you can get a white ring in them now. On the previous one, you can get a blue ring. Yeah, stunning car. Very, very nice. Can't wait to see it in the metal.
Absolutely. All around, both absolutely fantastic cars. Very different, but both have that same driving excitement. We're really excited to hopefully see one at the centre. If you have any questions about the car or want to know a little bit more about it, or just want to know about any more new releases, don't forget to like and subscribe below.
Specifically you, Scott, I want to see a like from you and a comment.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.